So we're back with our castle, and now if you would like, you can actually, instead of making square windows, you might want to try these kind of windows where they're rounded at the top. You may want to work with windows like that. That's up to you. It's your way of designing your own castle. So I think I should put some flags over here also. I think that'll give it added color. So I'm going to throw in some flags up here. And how do we do that? It's just a triangle. Do you see that? It's just a triangle. And we do it over here. And it's just a triangle. Wow, what a big I'm building this really big castle. And we add the triangle to here. Now, maybe I want to put some bushes over here. Maybe that would look good. So what do? I draw some bushes over here. And that's very simple. And maybe I'll put another one over here. And I'll draw these big kind of plant bushes right over here. So maybe there's 2 of them over here. Maybe I'll put a trim around this door so it'll look nicer. So I put a trim around that door. Maybe I'll put a trim around these windows because that'll look a little nicer too. And that'll give it some definition. So that's up to you how you do that. Let's see, what else can we do here? We're missing some windows here, aren't we? Oh, let's put a flag on this little guy right here. We can just do it the opposite way. And maybe we'll add another little guy here just to balance it out. And I can take it to the end of my paper. You can always bring stuff to the end of the paper. But you're not going to, well, I guess I can fit a little flag going this way. So you see what your space is. So I'm going to do my little flag right there. So this is a huge castle that I'm building right now. Okay, so once you're done with that, you can color. So if you want to do a road, you can. If you don't want to do a road, but if you do a road, it's not just straight down. Because what happens? When you're looking at something, this is further away. So your road is going to get wider. Your road is going to get wider. So do you see what I did? I took this and I brought it out. I went from this door and I brought it out. Because now it looks more like a road. You see what I did? So you got to bring it out because over here it's closer and it's going to the door. So that's how that works, okay? And maybe I'll put a bush over here too by the door. And you can just kind of scribble that in. And so I kind of like them when they're all in here. And so you can just kind of scribble in some bushes in here. And it gives it a little better look. So now we're ready for coloring. So you can outline it if you want, or you can just color it. Oh, we forgot windows over here. Maybe we'll make these type of windows. I kind of like these with the curve on the top. But you work at it, whatever's easier for you. And maybe there's some clouds in here. And so you can throw in some clouds. And you can actually give this a trim on the road too, so it looks like a path. And it's got like a little edge with a trim. And now you can start coloring it. So boys and girls, you can color it whatever color you want. You can decorate it however you like, as fancy, as simple, however you'd like to do it. That's totally up to you. Maybe you want to do the flags, and you can do the flags. You know, every castle had its own colors, its own symbols. So maybe this castle had just red and white. Their symbol was a red and white flag. So you got to keep it because those are their colors. So whatever you're working on your castle, keep the flags the same color, because that's like saying that's your castle. It's like your coat of arms. People in those days had coat of arms, so it was their symbol, their design. So I will make these maybe red and white stripes, because that's going to be my castle's look. That's going to be so they all know that they're going into Mrs. Mine's castle, and your castle will have its own look. And then you can color it however you like to color it. So if you want to use 2 shades or 3 shades, go for it. If you want to use a load of colors, you can do that also. So it's up to you how you want to draw this castle. So if you want to put bushes in, you can put the bushes in, and you can color them however you want. And if you have 2 greens, you can just fill that in with a darker green, and that would cover your bushes. And of course, I don't have a darker green, and so, I do. And just, give them more of a plant look, and you can have a 2-tone thing with that. And just kind of fill it in, because that's just the bushes. So just fill it in the 2-tone effect. And fill in your bushes. And that's easy enough. You can do that. That's not a hard procedure. And put in your bushes. And it always kind of looks good in a 2-tone green instead of just one color. And then do your castle, whatever colors you want. That's totally up to you. So let me pick a aqua maybe. And I'll do this in an aqua color. So I will just shade it in. And maybe this castle's in this aqua, or teal if you want to call it. And I have one roof all done. And I start working around the paper. And whatever colors you want to use. So maybe I'm going to make a design in mine, which you can do also. And there you go. So have fun with this, boys and girls. Have a great time with this. Just create, create, create. It's all about that art. So have tons of fun. Have a great day. And I'll see you next week. Bye, everyone. God bless.